it's me, Chris Colley. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the city of Rochester Hills in the state of Michigan. It is Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. That's my usual go live with you day. And I'm just going to take a peek, make sure I'm in the right spot. I am. So I hope you guys are all doing good today. Love Wednesdays. It's kind of my halfway mark in the week, and I'm doing good here, so I hope you are too. Today we are going to share a kit. Now Stampin' Up! Has some wonderful kits. They have a subscription kit called Paper Pumpkin, which comes right to your door every month in a gorgeous box, and they're all-inclusive kits. And this is a kit where every month we come out with 2 new kits, and everything is included inside your kit. Some of them have stamp sets and some of them don't. We're going to be working on this kit called By Your Side. And this is what it looks like. These kits are great to take with you if you're going on a trip, if you're camping. I like to take mine up to the pool in the summertime. It's a great thing to just have. Everything's included right in here, and so you don't need anything else except that little box. So let's open it and get started. I haven't done this kit before. When I am doing kits, I like to do what is contained in the kit. I'm not a big alternative fan, because I don't want to take anything else. I use my kits just for the convenience of having everything all in one box, but they do make some wonderful alternatives. There's lots of product in here, so you can use your leftovers when you're done to make other cards with. And alternatives are fun, especially if you're an avid stamper who has lots of cardstock and your adhesives and those sorts of things around. So this is what comes in our kit. This one has some punch out pieces. They are not sticky, but we do have some dimensionals that we can use to stick them on with. Here are some pieces for the cards. This one's circles. And then we have amazing, beautiful envelopes. It looks like we're going to get 8 cards for each of 2 different designs. So we have envelopes, and then we have these pre-printed card bases. There's some more pieces to go on the inside of them. So you're going to make a total of 8 cards for each of these 2 designs. And then we have some more pieces. I'm assuming these are going to get our sentiments. We have an old olive ink spot, stamp set with a pause and a bone, a little fish. It says best friends forever. I'll always be by your side. Here's to a true friend, and you make my heart happy. And then we have a block, your clear block, which we're going to mount our stamps on, and some gold hearts. These are adhesive backed, so they are going to be sticky already on the one side. All right, and then we have directions, and our directions are step-by-step directions. So we are going to make a card that's going to look like this. And then we're going to make a card that looks like this. Okay? So we actually are going to do 2. 2 with cats and 2 with dogs. And then the same here, 2 cat and 2 dog. So let's get our card bases out. I'm going to start with card number 1. And I'm just going to take my paper snips and just kind of run it across here. It is sealed so that it will stay moist. So I just need to break that seal. I guess I missed the second half of this. There we go. Let's see if that does it for us. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take my block And I'm just going to show you, we're just going to follow these directions. So I'm going to get my card base out. I'm going to fold it on my score line and burnish it. And then I'm going to take the words, "You make my heart happy," and put them on my block. And you can substitute these words out if you want. I'm just going to follow the directions here. And actually what I'm going to do is I'll show you how to mount this. So I'm just going to line my words up so that they're straight on my grid paper. And then I'm going to set my black down on top of it. And that way I'm able to make sure that they are going to be straight. And I'm going to bring in, all of these pieces are the same, it looks like. So I'm just going to punch one of these out. And I'm going to stamp my words in the ink and then onto here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my lid right off. I'm inking up my stamp. And I can see I missed a little spot there on my A. There we go. And I'm going to put it right in the middle there. Okay, "You make my heart happy." And then I'm going to come in with my paw. And I'm going to put that on the back of my little block here. And ink it up. I'm going to put one at the bottom. Here's my directions. I'm going to put one at the bottom and one at the top corner here. I'm going to make sure this is going in the right direction. It is. I'm going to put a stamp off with that. Oh yeah, that's a good image. Okay. Go there. And then re-ink it and go up here. Okay. Oops. All right. And then these little circles on here, see the little circles here? That indicates dimensionals. So I'm going to take a red square, or this one, and you can see it has the little hearts in it. And I'm going to put dimensionals on there, then I'm going to put them on the cat, and then on my words. Okay? So I'm going to move this out of the way and get my words, that, and a cat. And I'm going to put my dimensionals on those. And for those of you that haven't ordered yet, let's get my little dimensional piece out of here. Okay. And this did come in our kit. Just a little reminder that your today is the last day to order and earn your $5 off coupons to use next month. So you do want to get your order in before midnight. I do have a code that if you use the code, I will send you free rewards. So Rubber Room rewards are always a Happy Meal surprise. It can be a stamp set. It can be accessories. It's a surprise. So, but it is one that you, I am sure, will enjoy. So again, I will post the link with the code when I am done with this video. If you're watching me here, please leave me a comment so I know you're here with me. If you're catching the replay, leave me a comment so I know you watched the replay part. I am just going to peel the backs off of these dimensionals. And then this is going to go here. And our little footprints are just going to kind of be peeking out. And I'm going to put our cat on next. These go together so quickly and easily. put my cat kind of up towards the top so that I have room for my sentiment down here. And I'm just going to kind of tuck that under there a little bit. Make sure it's even. I'm lining it up with the edge of my card over here. And then I'm going to bring in one of these really cool adhesive backed hearts. And I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so I think that was like less than 5 minutes. And I have these two little hearts already punched out. So I am going to take actually my glue dots. And I'm going to put those on the inside. Just for fun, right? I don't want to waste anything in this kit. So I'm just going to kind of put them right on the inside. And you could also put them on your envelope. You could put them on the outside. You really don't have to do it just like I am, but I think that is just really cute on the inside corner of your card. How fun is that? And then the other one you're going to make is we're going to do the same thing. You're going to, and you could probably do all 4 of these at one time. Stamp all 4 of them because there are 4 that are going to be in this same, you're going to use the same kind of set. So let's start with our words here. We're just going to ink those up. And usually when it's a bigger stamp, I like to flip my stamp and put the ink on top of it as opposed to stamp it like this on my ink pad. And I actually am going to do the other 2. So when I get ready to assemble them, the stamping part's going to already be done. Just because I'm here, they're here, why not, right? And I'm going to bring in my other card base. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm actually going to stamp. This is kind of like a assembly line kind of thing. I'm going to stamp them all while I have the ink and the stamp already mounted. I'll just go ahead and stamp them all. Okay, let's get our little paw print back in here. And I don't know, maybe you guys know, is there a difference between the dog's paw and the cat's paw? I think the smaller one is the cat paw. So I'm gonna take that one off and then I'll do 2 with the bigger paw. Just because I think cats have smaller paws. I don't really know that, but that's what I think. So I'm going to put the bigger paw on this one. And that one's going to be our doggy one. There we go. Okay, so let's put the top on here. I'm going to set these 2 aside. We're going to bring in our other little, I think this is a coral piece. And we're going to punch out a dog. I love it. This dog is so fun. He's got like his tongue hanging out. He's a really big dog with his tongue hanging out. Doesn't he look fun? I love animals. We don't have one. I used to, my son's dog used to live with us when my son was away at college, and then he came back and got hooked up in that whole COVID thing, and so he and his fiance lived with us while they waited for COVID to lift and they could get married. They had to cancel their wedding, or postpone their wedding, I should say. And so we got used to having Harvey, the dog, around with us. So when they got married and moved out, they took the dog, so we've kind of been dogless. We have a grand dog, but no dog staying with us daily. So, okay, we're going to start with this piece. We've thought about getting another one, but right now we're both traveling so much. My husband is newly retired, and I'm retired from my full-time job and do Stampin' Up as my full-time job. So, and I do travel a lot with Stampin' Up. We were in Mexico, and I'm going to go to Ann Arbor and Lansing for some leadership events in the upcoming months. And so now kind of is not exactly the right time for us to get another dog, but I'm sure that we will. And I know people that have dogs and cats, so I am lucky enough to be able to visit and get my pet fix on, right? Here we go. And I'm going to put that down here. And we'll get a little heart. And put that on right here. There we go. So we have the dog and the cat version. So very cute. And you have enough supplies to make one more of each of those. Then we'll move on, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one. We have our instructions here, and you can see these are just really great instructions. Just follow the pictures. So if you're a picture person, it works. If you're a word person, it works too. I'm going to put those two hearts on the inside, so I'll just stick those up there for now. So I'm going to fold and burnish 2 of these. Again, we'll do one cat and one dog. Whoops, I'm going to go ahead and stamp all of them as long as I have this here. So you could actually do a whole kit in, say, half an hour, 45 minutes. Definitely under an hour, you could put this whole kit together. So it is, like I said, a nice little, if you're watching the Olympics, and my husband likes to watch the Olympics all day long, so I don't have that kind of staying power when it comes to TV. I like to watch a half-hour sitcom, laugh it up, and move on. But I do like to spend time with them, so I'll take a kit upstairs and put some cards together while I'm watching the Olympics with them. And it's kind of a nice little, we get to spend some time together doing what he likes and kind of what I like at the same time. So I'm going to leave this paw print on here. That's the big one for the dogs. And this one says, it's always, I'll always be by your side. And put that on the front here. And the other one in here says, best friends forever. And then here's to a true friend. So those are the sentiments that you have in here. So I'm going to stamp this. And again, because it's a little bit bigger, I'm going to ink it this way. There we go. And I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. And oh, I have 2 more on here. And you do get some extra banners, so you can stamp your other sentiments. A lot of times I'll leave my sentiment off until I'm ready to send it, and then decide what kind of sentiment I want. This would make a kind of nice sympathy card also. If you have a friend who's lost a pet, you can make a sympathy card with it. So I just kind of sometimes leave my sentiments, I have them stamped in a bag and leave them off until I need them and know which ones I need. So I'm going to do 4 of them that I'll always be by your side. and then I will stamp the other 4 with the other sentiments in this stamp set. Okay, so let's bring our card bases back in, and our cards are going to go this way this time. So I'm going to take these 2 and do my big paw print on them. And we're going to do the same thing with 1 in each corner. And I'm going to actually take my words off here so I can see where my paw print is going. And I'm going to do that on all 4 of these. And again, I'm just following these sweet little directions here. And they just have 1 paw print on here. Oops. I'm going to leave that for the small paw, for the kitty cat. Then I'm going to bring in our circles. I'm just going to punch these circle pieces out. And I'm going to save those so I can use them for something else. And you could actually stamp your a big sentiment on it and put it on the inside of your card if you wanted to. So 2 of these I'm going to do with the big paw print. And kind of there. And then this one. Oops, I missed that little toes over there. So I'm just going to go back in and re-ink just the toe part. And I can see I have like a little line there. I'm not sure what that's about, but looks like I got a little hair or something in there. Okay. There we go. All right. So those are all the big paws. Just going to clean that up. These kits are so fun. They have some flower ones. They have some beautiful ones, and they have some coming out for the holidays. So every month, like in August, which is right around the corner, meaning tomorrow, I think on the 2nd or 3rd, maybe it's the 1st Tuesday of the month, something like that, we'll get 2 new kits that will drop, and that will be lots of fun. We had one that was a little catch game where you made a cup and you caught little fish in it. And I did that one with my granddaughter when she was here visiting this summer. We had a lot of fun. We made the game, and then we got to play the game. So that was a lot of fun. She is 7 and just is starting to enjoy crafting. So it's nice to be able to spend some time with her. She likes to color and draw. So it was a lot of fun having her here. Okay, let's put the top on this. So I don't, and the kits were just perfect. So if you have littles in your life that like crafting, these kits are kind of perfect for that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to put some dimensionals around our cat and our dog. I'm going to start with the cat. And I don't really think it matters if it's the big paw or the little paw, but I kind of like to keep it straight. So I'm just going to, this one doesn't have the little hearts that you punch out. It's just going to be a circle. So I'm going to put dimensionals all the way around my circle. Then on my little cat image. There we go. And I'm going to put my frame down first. These little dimensionals, those backs, seem to stick everywhere. I get them like stuck in places I just have no idea how they got there, but they somehow managed. So I'm just going to put that straight on here, and then I'm going to put my little kitty cat, and this kitty cat is kind of laying on her back playing with a ball of yarn. She looks a little mischievous, doesn't she? And I'm going to put her kind of like right in the middle there, because I'm going to take my sentiment. I'm going to actually put some little dimensionals in my sentiment also. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to go right here. So it kind of looks like it's tucked up under there. Let's see how difficult I can make this look. I actually am thinking I'm going to bring it this way just a little bit. Let's see if that's straight. That is straight. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in one of these little hearts that has the backs of the dimensionals all over. Like I said, they go everywhere. And I'm going to put this over here on this side. I can see it's kind of caving in there, so I'm just going to stick a dimensional in the middle of this, in the back. And then slide it right back under there. I want to make sure I'm getting it on there straight. There we go. Much better. Isn't that fun? And sometimes, you know, they'll have little, you can use some little gems on there with it if you wanted to. I can bring in, I actually have the small one still here, still mounted. So I've covered up the little paw print that was here. And so I'm just gonna stamp another one right in here. There we go. And that'll kind of take up some of that white space. How cute is that? You can even think some googly eyes in here maybe. Lots of fun. All right, so let's bring our doggy in. And these are the bigger footprints. Ready for the dog, so I'm just going to kind of pop him out. And these are very, very sturdy. It's very good quality, so you're not, it's not something that's fluffy. It's got some texture to it, so it's not going to be bending and fluffing all over. All right, so let's get some dimensionals on our doggy. And some dimensionals on our frame. And that is the small one. Here we go. And I actually was hoping that I'm going to put some extra dimensionals in here to kind of keep it up around the middle of that frame. That's a lot of dimensionals, isn't it? Nothing's going to be falling in here. Okay, so I'll always be by your side. We're going to put a few dimensionals on that one. All right, so let's get our little card base in here. I'm going to peel the backs off all of these. There we go. I have some flower kits. I'm going to be on vacation in August, towards the end of August. Actually, I'm going to Indiana for my nephew's wedding. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I have ordered some flower kits to take, and I also ordered some paper pumpkin refills because they were on sale last week, and so I did order some of those to take with me so that I could start working on some of my Christmas things. So I ordered a few paper pumpkin Christmas refills, and I'm excited to do that too. So we're going to put this little guy down here. There we go, and we're going to give him another heart here. So you guys, how quick and easy. We did half this kit in a half an hour, and the rest of it is all stamped and ready to go. I actually can take a Ziploc bag to the pool with me to put those together. So this one says, I'll always be by your side. And then you could do, let's try this. I'm going to do best friends forever on the inside there. And let's see, this is the little, this will just give you a little quick idea of how you can kind of make these your own. Use the extra pieces. Just because it comes in a kit doesn't mean it has to be cookie cutter. You still have lots of creative opportunities just with the stuff that's right in your kit without adding extra pieces, extra cardstock, all of that stuff. So I'm going to put this right on the inside of my card. I'm going to use one of those little hearts on it. And this one says, best friends forever. And this one you can just send to your bestie. Everybody has a bestie or do or die ride with, right? And mine actually has a dog, so I can send that along to her. And now, see, I start talking and I don't pay any attention to what I'm doing. I actually want to stamp that on here. But you can see it does look good on the card itself. Okay, can't do two things at once, right? Let's just focus on stamping our sentiment on this circle. Well, I have some green ink on my hand, so I'm going to get that on there in a way so I can stamp my little paw print right on top of it. There we go. So then I can take this, and you can even use this in your other card if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be with this card. And I'm going to use some adhesive. Now the adhesive does not come with your kit, but hopefully we all have a little bit of tape. And if you don't, just stamp your sentiment on the inside. There we go. Okay. Still have that green ink that I'm smearing all over. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. It says, always by your side. This little guy has such like a little hairy mustache. That is too cute. And then best friends forever. Okay, and I will just use some, I'm going to put this little heart over here. I think I'll do this one like right here. Cover up both of those inks, and then maybe do another little paw print over here, or put this little heart over here. Okay, so I can cover up all of those little ink spots that I made. How fun, you guys. Let me just pop down and see if anybody has any questions. And we have, I should order dimensionals by the gate. Yes, Bambi, I certainly agree with that. With this tip, my crooked words are good. Yep, your crooked words are completely gone if you mount them on that grid paper, Cece. That is true. And Bambi, I'm like you. I can never have enough dimensionals. So they are like my lifesaver. Oh, right. And I like adding dimension to my card. It's something quick and easy and, of course, inexpensive that we can do. So this card, this kit has these 4 cards. I'll always be by your side with the cat and dog. And then you make my heart happy with the cat and the dog. So cute. I love them. And it comes in a box like this. And this one is called You Make My Heart. No, I'll always be by your side. Let's see. Yes, it is called By Your Side Kit. So all the kits come with everything you need. Some come with stamps, some come without the stamps. And I love that they put this little paw print inside the envelope. That is so cute. Well, thanks for tuning in today, you guys. And don't forget, your last day to use the link here and get with your free bonus coupons with every $50 order and your rubber room rewards. So happy ordering, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.